this really short. In math, when you talk about nets, and I know you don't think about, when you think about nets, you think about fishing nets or basketball hoop nets or whatever it is. Really, a net is, you talk about it with three-dimensional shapes. 3D shapes, and it is all the parts or sides that would make that shape if you put it together. In other words, the cereal box companies, in order for you to get a box of, well, let's go with Amazon Prime here, because they seem to be big in our world here. If you have this box here, let me draw it. It looks a little like this. You got the front, and you got it kind of goes all the way down here. Here is your prism, your rectangular prism. If you were supposed to give the net of that rectangular prism, that would be very much if you took the shape apart and just drew all the sides kind of connected like this is here. I just unwrap the shape and it looks like this. You've got this front shape that looks like this. See, here's my front shape. The tape is coming off. Here's that front shape. Okay, and then you've got this side that would be attached to it. You just draw it out as a rectangle. Then you've got this same front shape, that's the back. By the way, there's more than one way to do this. Okay, that would be my front. Here's my front right here. Here's my front right here. Here's this right side right here. Here's the back. And then I can put the left side over here attached to the front here, because that would be this edge right here. Okay, that gives me all the sides. And it really doesn't matter where you put the top, because it could fit off of any of these. This top is connected to all four of these pieces here. So let's just say I want to put this rectangle right here on the right side. There's the top. I didn't leave myself enough room down here to draw the bottom, but the bottom would be like that. So that if I refolded that, I would still get this same shape. Okay. Another example might be, let's look at a cereal box. Here's your cereal box. Maybe you could go do this at home. Okay. If you cut all the seams of the cereal box, or just the seams, and wanted to lay it completely smushed out and flat, let's say I've got, here's my right side. It would look like a rectangle. I'm going to give myself enough room again. If I could move this. Yeah. So here is the right side right here, correct? It's a rectangle, long and skinny. Okay. What would my, let's go a different color. Okay. Now right here is this edge, right here is the same edge here. Attached to it's going to be this, the label. Let's say it's my Wheaties. Okay. So I'm going to get a rectangle that is that same height but fatter, because that's the Wheaties side of the box. Okay. And then if I could flip it, turn it around, and see the back, you're going to get the back, which is the same exact side as the front. Here's the back, and what's on the back, they give you all sorts of stuff there. Just to be different, by the way, okay, I don't have to put the little skinny thing here. I could put it on this side over here, this left side over here, I could put it over here. Or what else could I do? That's not the only way to draw this net. What would attach right here? Right here is that top of this box right here. You know, the part that you open up that's got the little thing. It's going to look like this, right? That's that part that looks like this. It's got this little latchy thing on it. That's the top of the box. And you would also have the bottom of the box that would look like this. How many sides do I have right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where, I'm gonna have somebody up here, where, what piece am I missing? This one right here, right? Where could I put that on my thing there? By the way, there's a bunch of different answers. Grace, come up here and draw it, and we'll see if it works, if you agree with where Grace puts it. The only thing we're missing now is this side over here. Where could you put that? And bam. I agree. That's one place. Somebody come put it in a different place. Peter. One place could have been, let's do that, right here. This is where Grace put it. That would be one place you could put it. Peter says, I could put it. Oh, that's the logical place, yes. It's a little fat. I agree. Second place you could have put it was right there. Another place. Christine. So there's a bunch of different ways to make nets. By the way, every box company, yeah, if I left enough room, you'd have this same rectangle attached right there. It would go way up there. I agree. So there's another place to put it. It could have gone right here. Another place you could have put it. Lutz. Oh boy. Yeah, there's literally no room down there at all, but yeah, that's another place you could have put it. Are there any other places? What tells you that there's only 4 different places you could put it? What would be a good indication that there's only 4 places you could put it? Gary?
Only 4 other sides touch it.
Right. It only has joining points with 4 other shapes, so that's the only places you could put it. Okay, I could have put it on this edge. I could use as an edge. I could use this edge, that edge, and that edge. So there you've got it. Whichever one you like to use is better, but that is the whole net. Okay, and all nets of prisms are going to have these 6 sides on it, and you can kind of do it any way you want. What about this? What is the net of a cone? If you were to draw the net of a cone, if you were to take it and cut it so that it ended up being a flat piece of paper, or if you were asked to make a flat piece of paper, or if you were going to make a cone out of a piece of paper, there's only going to be 2, what would the 2 shapes look like that you would have to use to put it together? Eli? A who? Well, first of all, you got this one, right?
Yeah.
Which is you definitely have the one shape as a circle, and then attached at any point on the circle, the elbow macaroni piece. Well, it comes to a point. If you cut a slot in a piece of cone and look like that, and then unfolded it, it's going to look like. Where this distance would be the circumference of that circle. Mine's probably not exactly right. It's probably a lot wider than that. It probably actually would look like this. And then the circle. That's probably not right either. This is probably a little big. We should do that. Do we have a cone? We need a paper cup cone. What would it look like? What else do we have? Oh. How about this? What about a pyramid? I'll give you a chance to do it. What if you've got a square pyramid? Draw for me on your note paper there. What would be the net of a square pyramid? Draw it out for me on your paper. Here's my pyramid. Draw me out what you think the net of, let me see if I got it. Must have. Gotta have something of this. Got triangular pyramids. What would the net of this thing be? By the way, there's a whole bunch of different ways to do it. First way, Evan, what would it be?
Well, first you'd have like a square,
Alright, let me draw my square. Here's my square, and then what?
then you'd have like 4 triangles.
And where do they connect?
You would put one on that corner.
Here?
Yeah, there.
Here?
Yeah. Or no. No.
This,
Yeah.
and then this,
Yeah.
and then this, and then this. Now, you could also do, Peter,
Have all the triangles.
well, if you did that, I suppose it would look like this. Here's your triangle, and then the edge of that triangle,
Yeah.
and then the edge of that triangle, and the edge of that triangle, and then what's missing? Square. I would suppose, I don't know, could you have it like this? It's a nuclear radiation symbol. That, children, would be the net. Let's see if they go any deeper into this net thing. Oh, one more, I guess. How about this one? What if you had this shape? A triangular prism. Sketch me out the net of that. Sketch me the net of it. Who I got? Somebody out there sketch me up a net. Who hasn't been up here? Sammy's man. Draw me the net of this bad boy. Let's see if we agree. We start with apparently a. Is that the bottom?
Yeah.
Where is that? Out at the bottom. Got it? Wait, what's that?
That's the top part.
That's the top. Got it. And that's the
The back side.
left side. So, anybody do it differently? Wow, pretty predictable there.